Here, towing the slab in today's game, Garrett Crochet. What's the scouting report on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. A changeup missing. And we're underway here this afternoon. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. On to first. One out in the top of the first. Take a look at the lineup. It's singing against the southpaw on the mound. The skipper's loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Lau at the plate. Just missed. One out, base is empty. And another ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Next offering misses. 3-0. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that's ball four.
Take your base.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. In the dirt, blocked. The pitch. Slice to right. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Lowe. Golden opportunity right here. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Swing and a foul out of play. Check swing. He went. And that's strike two. Two aboard, 2 outs. And ball one.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
That one missed.
2-2.
And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him swinging.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job getting out of the jam.
Back here at Fenway and towing the slab, Shane McClanahan.
Well, a pretty standard 4-pitch mix. He's got the fastball, change speeds, 2 breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
Bottom of the first, still stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran.
Left fielder, Jarren Duran.
And delivers outside. McClanahan, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. And that drops in for a strike. The 1-1 is upstairs, and it's 2-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 3.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Foul ball there. And the lefty with the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. See straight.
Left field, way back there. Into the monster seats and gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 2-0.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Devers now. Fastball for a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning. Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
And Devers hits that one. DeLuca sizing this one up. And there's one away. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox.
First baseman, Tristan Casas.
Now batting Tristan Casas. That one at the knees for a strike. Red Sox already leading.
quickly down 0-2 in the count, I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
One down, base is empty. Inside. Going to count 1-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center, and that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting fifth, shortstop, Trevor
Here's Story now. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Casas, the base runner at first with 1 out. And that one ripped into right, and there's 2 away.
Batting sixth, designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they...
Third out, and that ends the frame. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Christopher Morel. Crochet back to work. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
Handles, throws to first, 1 out in the second.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got
shortstop,
that hitter to roll over.
Jose Caballero.
Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Off the mark there, and that is ball 1.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does. The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out, but right now his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense. Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
And they'll do it again. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that will drop foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
And now it's filled up.
Hands full.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. And that one actually will be grabbed by Story.
Batting 8, left fielder, Richie Palacios.
2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Richie Palacios. Line drive, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
2 outs, runner at first. Johnny DeLuca now at the plate. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. And a superb diving catch.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
Back inside Fenway Park. We head to the bottom of the second. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Abreu!
Swinging a foul straight back. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And now 1 away.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
In the air, right side of the infield. Diaz makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Cedar Rafaela in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Outside with a breaking ball. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Jarren Duran on deck for Boston.
Go back to Tampa.
2 outs. Goes down looking. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. It's the Red Sox 2, the Rays nothing. Back now at Fenway, top half of the 3rd inning. Yandy Diaz now.
Diaz.
You can do it, Red Sox.
First pitch, not close.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one just misses.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Backed off the plate that time. And that's a strikeout looking. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile. And now it's Brandon Lau. Walked his first time. Lau, in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. There's a strike. That missed by a lot. Now 2 balls and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far.
Now
I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little
Caminero.
statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Caminero takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to 3rd. Devers throws on to 1st. Rays retired in order. Nothing doing for Tampa. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in Boston as we go to the last of the 3rd. And now, Jarren Duran. And a bunt towards 3rd. And he beats it out. It's a bunt single to start the inning.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it. And we'll see what else he can do now that he's on 1st.
Now it's Alex Bregman. He's already homered here in this one. Yeah, there's the strike. Duran gets his lead at 1st with nobody out. This one in the air. Caminero under it. He makes the grab. 1 away.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Now snap throw to 1st. Tag, and he's picked off.
think the base runner was trying to catch him off guard, perhaps looking to steal right away, and wasn't ready to get back to first. Nice pickoff move by the pitcher.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
That just
No, that's
misses.
a ball.
And now it's even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now one missed.
2-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. 2-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him.
Now
Smashed that one through the
first
infield for the
baseman,
knock. When it's hit that hard,
Casas.
it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next offering upstairs.
I don't like to say he
One ball,
wasted a
2 strikes.
pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
2 outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings and misses. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 1 left for the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back in Boston. Now it's the
Leading
right
off for the
fielder,
Rays,
Josh
right
Lowe.
fielder, Josh Lowe.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. There's a line drive to left field. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away.
Now batting catcher, Danny Jansen.
Now it's Jansen to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And this one's off the billboards. Home run. He circles the bases, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Rays down by a run. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That's back there and out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. They do it again. Back-to-back homers, and we are starting over. It's 2-2.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Caballero will hit next. Right down the chute. That's strike one.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field.
1-1.
These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. This one popped up. Makes the catch. 2 away now.
Now batting left
So
fielder
2 down
Richie
now,
Palacios.
and here is Richie Palacios. Close, but called the ball. Ball 1.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
In there at the knees. Hit on the ground to the right side. Bregman on the run, sends it over to first. On the money, nice play. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back here at Fenway,
Leading
here's
off
Trevor
for the
Story.
Red Sox, shortstop Trevor Story.
And that drops in for a strike.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That one's in there. That's strike 2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you
Now
swing
batting,
through and you feel like you should have done something with it, or at least spoiled it away.
Yoshida.
But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
And the batter now, Masataka Yoshida. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-0. That clips the corner.
2 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a pop-up. Loud. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu, struck out swinging his first time. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. That one fouled off.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. The next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Ground ball to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Offense held in check there. We're headed to the 5th. We are tied 2-2. Back here in Boston, new inning getting started. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Johnny DeLuca. Crochet back to work. Line drive. And that'll get down for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. 0 for 2 in this one. Fought off foul. DeLuca on at first, nobody out. Swings through that one out in front that time. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Josh Winkowski appears to be getting loose. Bernardino, the lefty, warming up as well. That misses, and it's 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Just off the inside corner, and the count's even at 2. And there's a ball. Brandon Lau in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Nobody out, runner at first. And that one is lifted in the air. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Garrett Crochet done for the afternoon, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Brennan Bernardino.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
First and second, no outs. Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Lau. A strikeout and a walk. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Yoan. Oh, great stop. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting, third
Tough play
baseman.
right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero, 1 for 2. Runner on the go. On the ground, out to short. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Now batting, right fielder Josh Lowe.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Lowe. In the dirt, but kept close. To third, tag, got him. They limit the damage here. So they get 1 run on 2 hits. No errors and no one left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Rays 3 and the Red Sox 2. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Connor Wong. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. On the move, heading back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Here's the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. Struck out looking at his first at bat.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's outside. And that one a little below the knees, and that's ball 2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow right field. Diaz makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder Jaron
Now batting
Duran.
Jaron Duran. He's 2 for 2. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That's in there. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball is going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And that is out of play. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still
Now
able to
batting
come through
catcher,
behind in the
Danny
count right
Jansen.
there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Danny Jansen to hit here. He's already homered in this game. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. That
One
one
ball,
way
one strike.
inside. Runner on the move. And a foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here.
Two balls, two strikes.
In the dirt. Just off the outside edge. And it's 3-2. Low aboard here at first with nobody out. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Maybe a 2-ball, 5. And he can't come up with it. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out. And now, Christopher Morel. And there's a foul ball. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. To the right side. Fires to first in time.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Now it's the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. There's the swing and a miss.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. They have to regroup here.
2 outs. Pitch kicks away. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
2-2.
Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to Casas. And that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Rays 3 and the Red Sox 2.
Leading off.
Here's Alex
for the
Bregman,
Red
and it was a
Sox.
homer back in the
Second
first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Bregman.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
That
1-0.
misses. 1-0.
Two balls, no strike.
Right side. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers up to hit. That's too low. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
There's the strike. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't
Now
feel
batting,
any vibration in your hands
first baseman,
whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Shane McClanahan departs, gave him a good effort as he exits with a lead. And we'll have a new pitcher when we come back.
Now pitching for
Drew
Tampa Bay.
Rasmussen takes over
Number
on the mound.
57.
Still a lot of game
Drew
left, and this
Rasmussen.
game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Tristan Casas getting ready to hit. Ripped, but it curls foul. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's
Now batting,
close to the top of the
shortstop,
strike zone, a
Trevor
hitter, if he's prepared
Story.
for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Story now at the plate
No
as he
ball,
swings
1
through
strike.
strike 1. That's off the mark, and it's a ball and a strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Masataka Yoshida, the next to hit.
Masataka Yoshida.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. Devers headed home. He scores to tie it up, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-all.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Abreu stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Outside corner, there's a strike. Story, the lead runner out at second. Yoshida at first, 2 out of the inning. And it is 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 2 outs, and fouled off.
Three ball. 2 strikes.
That's a really good take.
Connor Wong in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Right through there, got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. But the RBI single pushes across a run. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Justin Slayton.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 63, Justin Slayton.
And stepping in for the Rays, Richie Palacios.
Richie Palacios.
And a foul ball.
Well, these Rays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Go-ahead run on base. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Johnny DeLuca. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Right through there for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Wilson also throwing. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. And a good eye there.
1 and 2.
Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Go-ahead run at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Up the middle. Bregman to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The
Now
runner
batting,
moves up to
the
third,
first
and now they have a chance to
baseman,
drive in the
Diaz.
go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 3. First offering, and it just misses.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1 and 1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Stays alive. And misses inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That one misses, and the count's full.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This will be a big pickup if he can push the run across.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some
Now
really
batting,
close
second
pitches,
baseman,
and
Brandon
somehow
Lau.
Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. There's the strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Now this one gets away from the catcher, but no advance from the runners. First and third, 1 down. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Only gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a strike. bases, struck him out.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Next to hit, Josh Lowe. That pitch clips the outside corner. 0-1. Two outs. Check swing, went around, and it's 0-2. Line to right, base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And now Danny Jansen. And that's way high. And that's ball 1. And that's outside.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That one missing inside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Diaz at third. Lau at second. Low on at first with 2 down. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Justin Slayton won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Greg Weisser.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
So bases all loaded up. Christopher Morel next to hit for the Rays.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
And that one fouled off.
Kind of goes without saying, but straight on these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
The 0-1. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess.
One ball, 2 strikes.
So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Got him! Good job at damage control right there. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Rays 5 and the Red Sox 3.
Now pitching for
We're
Tampa
back
Bay.
in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
63.
7th. Edwin Uceta.
Edwin
These are the spots
Uceta.
relievers really make a name for themselves. Late
Leading
and
off
close.
for the Red
There's not
Sox,
much margin for error, but at the same time,
catcher,
there's a reason they're
Wong.
put in these situations.
Wong, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat in less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
That to right. Low hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And now the center fielder,
Rafaela.
Cedar Rafaela. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Outside low, and the count is 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Manuel Rodriguez. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Up the middle. A dive. He's got it. From his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. And that misses. Ball one.
One ball, no strike.
Just missed.
Yes.
There's a strike. 95 of that one. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. They're still down 5-3. And we're back here at Fenway Park, ready to begin the eighth. And stepping in for the Rays, Jose Caballero. Ball one there. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Josh Winkowski getting ready to go. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Wong gathers, throws to first, in time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So up next, Richie Palacios. Inside, almost got him.
Whoa. Ball, whoa.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Bangs another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So digging in, Johnny DeLuca. We talked about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And that one fouled off.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the Red Sox 3. Bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for Boston, Alex Bregman. Uceta back to work. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Pete Fairbanks warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Out to short, Caballero. Fires across the diamond. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And here is Devers. Just off the inside edge. What a stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. And that is downstairs. 1-0. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And the inning is over.
Now pitching for
Now
the
on
Red
the bump,
Sox.
Josh Winkowski.
Number
Pretty
25.
tight game, so they're looking for quality
Josh
pitches out of him right here.
Winkowski.
Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of the
Leading
order.
off for the
And
Rays,
here's the first baseman,
Yandy
Yandy Diaz. And it's fouled away. That's to third, and it goes just foul. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. And ball 1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and
Now
he's been
batting
really
second
patient at the
baseman,
plate.
Brandon
The game
Lau.
plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Brandon Lau next to hit for the Rays. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Richard Fitz, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Diaz gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. Runner on the go. And it's fouled off. Breaking ball inside. 2-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting third baseman, Junior Caminero.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
First and second here, no outs.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Next pitch is outside. Now one missed.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Fouled off left side. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog.
Now
It's all
batting
about
right
creating
fielder,
opportunities,
Josh Lowe.
and this is one of them right here.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Lowe. First pitch misses.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
In there at the knees. And a count 1-1. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. So they're all loaded up. Up and in. 2-2.
2-2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
You're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Fly ball to right. Abreu hauls it in for the out.
Now batting catcher, Danny Jansen.
And now the catcher for the Rays, Danny Jansen. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him swinging. 2 gone. Next to hit, Christopher Morel.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Christopher Morel.
On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. And that's in there at the knees. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. So they get out of the bases loaded jam without any damage, and that does it for the inning. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Rays 5 and the Red Sox 3. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Pete Fairbanks.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Here's Trevor Story now.
Leading off for the Red Sox, shortstop Trevor Story.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a foul out of play. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 5-4.
He just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. In there, and it's 0-1. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. just missed. Swings and misses.
1 ball.
And the count 1-2. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And just misses with that one. Wilyer Abreu in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And the tying run is on base.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Up next,
Substitution being made at first. On to pinch run, David Hamilton.
Abreu.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 in this one. And Chris, what about the stolen base to try and get the tying run into scoring position?
It's definitely in play, and you want to see it early in this count.
In the air, right side. Low has it sized up. Squeezes it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Connor Wong.
He's 2 outs away. And here's the catcher, Connor Wong. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Now move to first. Hamilton back in on a dive.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Runner takes off. Pitch outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Swing and a miss.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Cedar Rafaela in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Red Sox with a chance to tie it up. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity, so not a terrible result.
Rafaela in the box now, takes strike 1.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Late swing fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line. And a foul ball. A That's off the inside corner. 1-2 to count.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Just misses there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Big spot, tying and winning runs aboard with 1 down. That one in the dirt. 3-2 now. Jarren Duran in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two on, 1 out. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Pete Fairbanks out of the game, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching for
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Garrett Clevenger.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Jarren Duran steps to the dish in a big spot.
Well, if he gets the save here, he's going to have earned it. Just getting through this hitter is going to be a challenge enough.
And fouled off. Winning run stands at second. And now everybody's running. And he pops up the squeeze. He fires home for 1.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Big spot here, bottom of the 9th, down to their final out. Now it's the second baseman, Alex Bregman, trying to deliver as the hero. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
The winning run on second base. Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. Another homer. And the Red Sox walk it off.
Well, a grand slam is exciting no matter what part of the game you hit it. But a walk-off grand slam, an incredible finish. Clutch swing at the bat that he'll never forget. Truly special.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.